Well, welcome back to this cooperative episode with Mr. Robert Scythe, Mr. Dex, and today we have Michelle again. So, welcome back,
Hello.
Michelle.
Hello.
You will find that we're standing on the roof. Health and safety has gone out the window completely, but we are looking at all the damage from the tornado we had on in the last episode. It is wrecked through this town, but weirdly, the buildings have survived. Anyway, we haven't got time to waste. Michelle has kindly agreed to do some contracts, so she is going to do some weeding and hoeing. Um, Robert is going to do some selling of our products because I have seen that our bank balance is desperately low at £499. So we need to get some money in the bank. And that leaves me to do the grass work because, as the silage king, I like to do grass. So I'm going to cut the grass, and then once we have enough money, we can then do the rest of the work that we need to do on the farm, which I believe, Mr. Scythe, we have some rice to do.
We do. We have rice to plant, and we have field 3 that needs a crop putting in it as well. So
So, lots
hopefully,
of work.
yes. When I've sold one or two things, we can rent a seeder, and I can crack on with that.
Perfect. Well, I think without further ado, then, I think we all know what we're doing. We need
Yep.
to maybe get off this roof, and I'm going to fade across to the grass work because I don't want anyone to see us falling off the roof.
How do we get down?
I think with a wing and a prayer, or like Michelle, magic, where we just disappear into a tractor.
Seems reasonable to me. Here we are in our tractor. So, let's take that off. Oh, I've taken the entire thing off. Well, that's okay. Let's fire up the tractor. We need to find our... pallet forks. Really? But let's take that off. Now, where would the pallet forks be? Not on that map. We have the 2 pallets of furniture there, which I think we're going to sell to start with. That will give us enough money to rent a... here we go. That will give us enough money to rent a seeder, and then crack on with that work. What we also need then is a flatbed. There it is. Excellent. Great stuff. Now, being April, I don't know what else we've got we can sell. We're looking at stuff from March type, February time. So if we want to, we can sell all the stuff from the greenhouse as well. Though I'm not really sure what we've got. Oh, we've got a little bit. Right. Let's get all of it loaded up. And we'll go from there. See where we can sell it. Right, that's us all loaded up then, so we need to find out where we're going to sell it. Strawberries, chilies, tomatoes and garlic. Strawberries, chilies, tomato and garlic. We could sell the mushrooms as well, actually. I'd forgotten about those. Well, it looks like the restaurant for all of those anyway, which is up the hill. And then as for the furniture... at the warehouse. I'm not really sure where the warehouse is. Right, let's grab the mushrooms and go up to the restaurant. And then we'll head over to the warehouse. Right, here we are then. First stop, up at the restaurant. Let's get over onto the edge here, over that massive gutter. Unstrap. There we go, that's our first bit of income, 5,800. And now we need to head over to the warehouse.
Mr. Dex to Mr. Scythe.
Oh, there's a Mr. Dex, hold on. Do go ahead.
I was just saying, I finished that field and there was no extra money in my bank balance and you sold something, so thank you for that.
I did, I sold all the greenhouse produce and the mushrooms.
Perfect. Now, we have a dilemma, I guess,
No.
or query.
Yes.
The windrower and the baler, I think more specifically the baler, do we finance it or do we just lease it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I don't see us giving up grass anytime soon, so financing might be a very good option.
I think the key question is going to be what the monthly payments are going to be as to whether we can meet that demand. Because if we're crossing the month at £499, we can't pay leasing fees.
What does a finance agreement look like generally?
Let me have a look. So where is that bill? I don't have the money for the first payment, so we can't even find out.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have to wait until Michelle has finished her contract work, and then we can maybe have a look.
Seems reasonable.
Yes, clearly, at this stage, the first payment at least above £6,000.
Well, given that I also need to get a seeder today, maybe we should lease today, and when we've got a healthier bank balance, we could consider financing.
Yes, that could be the way forward. I need a windrow as well at the minute, don't I? So how much will that cost us?
Windrower shouldn't be too expensive. The baler's obviously with a wrapper as well, isn't it? So
Yeah, the windrow's 994, so we can do that with ease. So I'm going to lease that for now.
okay, I'm about to make another £11,000 once I get over to the warehouse. So we should be okay.
Perfect. Well, the money is easy come, easy go.
Absolutely.
Right, well thank you for that. I will catch up with you soon.
Okay. So as I was saying, heading over to the warehouse, we've now found out where it is. We'll sell this furniture, which I've just said to Dex is going to give us about another £11,000, just over. And then we'll have a look at renting a seeder and crack on with getting our own fields working for us. That's the plan. Okay, here we are, right on the edge of town, over at the warehouse, and ready to sell our 2 pallets of furniture. I did say 11,000, but that might be including what was in the production waiting to spawn, so I imagine it'd probably be more like 10,000 maybe. Right. Oh, 6,800 853. Must be another pallet very, very close to spawning then. Well, that gives us 12,175. If we head into the shop menu to have a look at cedars, it's not going to be a very expensive one. 150 horsepower required. What have we got? 155. Where did I go? Here I am. Yes. 165 horsepower, 140 horsepower, 110 horsepower. That's wider, but I don't like using a trailed one. It's going to have to be this Nordstein, isn't it? I think. Right. Yes. There it is. If we lease that, £1,708. Right, well we need to head back to the farm, get rid of the trailer and probably the front loader, pick up the front weight, and go and get the cedar. Probably also going to need to buy some seed. Well, I was wrong. We've got a mountain of seed that we saved from last contract. I'd forgotten all about that, but yeah, we have got it. So that's cracking news. Definitely want to get the rice planted now, long grain rice, and we'll get it into the rice paddy. We've got the other field as well, so I'm hoping that we're going to get something like oats in. Not sure what the months are for planting oats, but definitely want a combinable crop, as we have a combinable combine. a combine. There we are. Switch that to long grain rice to start with. Definitely have to remember to wash this before I take it back later. Don't want to be charged unnecessarily. Ah, we've still got the warehouse tagged. Well, it's good to know how far the warehouse is away at all times. Alright, let's open it up. Not that I think I need to, but we'll open it up anyway. And we'll collect some of this rice. Collect some of this seed up. There we go. Not even made a dent in the seed. Plenty still to go. We'll need plenty for the for field number 3 anyway. This one over here. Let's just double check what we are going to be planting in there. Where's oats? Ah, it is. Yes, okay. Yes, we can do oats. I think that would be the best thing to do. But first of all, let's do the rice. And here we go. That is the last little bit of the rice paddy. I think we have to wait for it to germinate before we can flood the rice paddy. So we shall be doing that. Before I start planting the oats, as it is a collaborative series, I'm going to radio Dex and ask what he thinks about it. Robert to Dex, are you receiving over?
Go ahead, Mr. South.
That's the rice all planted. Now I was going to crack on into field 3. How do you feel about my idea to do oats? Because I believe that we've got the combine for it, and it's the only thing really that I think we should do.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Cool. Right. Well, in that case, I shall crack on with that field.
Well, you sow your oats, Mr. South.
I shall sow my oats. Thank you very much, Mr. Dex.
What would you like me to do? That's the 2 contracts completed.
Is there any other contracts you fancy doing? Is there are you any good with deadwood contracts?
Not really, but there's a mowing contract for 8,000.
Oh, we'll do that then. Sounds reasonable.
And we've got a mower, so I don't have to lease the kit.
Yeah. That sounds very good. If you fancy that.
Yeah, can do.
Cool. Right.
Where's the mower, Dex?
Let's crack on with the oats then.
Back in the shed.
This is going to be a bit of a bigger field than the rice field. But, no, it's going to be good. Oh, crikey. It's letting me plant long grain rice. That's a bit odd. Unless I have the messages turned off. Probably best if we do oats in here then. Yes, I'd say that was probably better than long grain rice. Did it even let me plant it? No, it didn't. Okay. Fair enough. Oats it is. Much better. Right, last little bit of the headland here. That has been a pretty mammoth job, but I'm glad it's done, because we have now got a field full of oats. Unfortunately, there are a few patches of weather damaged ground which have meant that we've got no oats planted in those areas. We're going to have to get this field ploughed up, I think, after the next harvest. But yeah, we've yeah, there's another one there. Not ideal, but it's just one of those things, unfortunately. Weather damaged ground means that the seeds don't take, and we have a couple of patches where we have no crop growing. So we've just got to head round this corner up here and then finish across the top at the end. And that is us all done. All done for today as well. The other two have just been waiting for me. It's been strange to be the one who's holding up everything. Almost feel guilty for it, but I don't know. All this work needs to be done. There we are, then just finish that off there. And that is us done. We've got to head back to the farm, get the cedar cleaned up. Possibly also repaired. To be able to return it. And we need to make sure we get the seed out of it as well. But I'll do that all after the end of the episode. Let's just park up and jump out. Ooh, look at that. I'm still in 3D. An out-of-body experience. Hi guys.
Hello, Mr. Faith.
I've finished.
Good. So wait.
Finally.
Alright, alright. I was having a great time. But we now have a field of oats. Minus
You?
2 weather-damaged patches of soil over there.
Yeah, I did go and have a look. It did still say what's in the mine, so I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't when you look at the map.
Ah, okay.
So I think, yeah, after the next harvest, this field might need a bit of a plough.
Yeah, we'll sort that out.
Yep. Right, I'm going to get the seeds emptied out of here and get it washed and returned. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here for today. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you to Michelle and to Dex.
Always.
And we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.